All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Harakakadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who want to teach well. And I want to say shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, it's a quick little lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Yahushai. And the title is Move with Fear of the Lord. Okay, this is twofold. All right, one way. If the Lord has set you up to preach and prophesy, you're going to do it as in the same fear that Noah had, and preparing your house and preparing yourself for the wrath to come. And in another way, is in regards to respecting the Lord, fearing the Lord, giving reverence to the Lord in regards to what he can do. All right, in regards of, how he sends forth judgment throughout the world for the sins of, the nation of Israel, and then judgment for the rest of the world because that's he's righteous in everything that he does, right? But in this case, I'm going to be speaking on moving in the fear of the Lord in regards to prophecy and preparing your house, all right? So this is Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 7. It says, by faith, okay? Faith, as this is one instance of what faith is, okay? It's belief that Yahweh Shemashah can save you and will save you, okay? And in this case, faith is in regards to Noah believing and knowing that the Lord was about to destroy the world by water. All right? And we understand and know that the Lord is going to destroy the world by fire. All right. And we are warning people in that regard. When I say people, the nation of Israel and the speckled bird and the speckled birds that are out there, because the Lord is coming with fire this time. All right. But so continuing on, it says Hebrews 11 and 1, by faith, Noah being warned of the Most High, Yahweh, of things not seen as yet. And that's the things that we are preaching about, all right, of things that's not seen by yet. Nobody has seen, well, I'm not going to say nobody's seen it. There has been people that have seen nuclear explosions, okay? And, they may have survived it from a distance, all right? And then later on, caught the after effects of it, like radiation cancer or whatnot. But nobody has seen the immense amount of fire that these things are going to bring. All right. If you look it up, it's going to be 100 million degrees Celsius that these thermonuclear missile warheads let off, okay, when they hit their target. And we know that the main target of these missiles is Babylon, okay? All right. So it says, being warned of the Most High, of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by which he commanded the world and condemned the world, Salakia, and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith. Okay. So we are preparing in a spiritual ark by preaching and prophesying, warning the world, okay, of what the Lord is about to bring, and also condemning the world, okay? All right, we're condemning the world because we're telling the people that, hey, especially those of Israel, if you don't get right with the Lord, you're going to burn by this fire, which the Lord is about to bring, which ultimately is his wrath, okay? And this thing is a thing of faith that we are preaching, and it's going to allow us to be heirs of righteousness, okay? If we continue and endure until the very end, because there's going to be a lot of pains and trials and tribulations that we're going to have to go through to enter into the kingdom. All right, let me get that right quick. This is Acts 14 and 22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith. All right. So everything that brothers put up, whether it be to correct or exhort brothers, is also encouragement to continue in the faith, man. So you don't end up as the time at the time where people are going to be burned up with fire. All right. It says, and that we through much tribulation, that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of Yahweh, man. Okay, so we're gonna go through some things, all right, but it's all to try us because the Lord's gonna put us through things, but He's also gonna help us. All right, get this, and then I'm gonna get back into the topic. This damn autocorrect. Maybe it's 9:27. Uncommon. All right, 10 and 13, Salakia. So I was thinking it's 10 and 31. It's for 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. It says, there have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that you may be able to bear it. All right. So through the tribulations that the Lord is going to put us through, Shalom, Sister Yahaba Shemal Shai Barakatah, and Shalom, Yahaba Shemal Shai Barakatham to the other listeners on the comment board. But nonetheless, all right, the Lord's going to allow you to be tempted and you're going to be tried and through with these tribulations, but the Lord's going to deliver you out of them. All right, you got to believe that. But going back into moving with the fear of the Lord, all right, because the Lord is about to bring fire to this place, man. All right, let me see, second death. I think it's Revelation 12 or 11. All right, this is Revelation 21 and 8. I'm going to start at 7. It says, he that overcometh shall inherit all things, and you overcome by faith, okay? You overcome that by, just like I said earlier, one instance of faith is having trust and confidence that Yahweh Shema Shai can and will deliver you, okay? That's one way to overcome, all right? It says, he that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his power, and he shall be my son. But the fearful, the unbelieving, all right, and this goes into the unbelieving portion, all right, goes into those individuals that don't think the Lord's going to save them, all right. It says the abominable, and that means people that, of Israel that continue to transgress and do things that the Lord, hates, especially, most importantly, idol worshiping, man, all right. That's the thing that God's in these situations that we are in right now, all right, and it's going to go into that as well. It says, and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars, okay, that means being deceitful, shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. All right, the first death was the death that Noah and his family was able to survive, all right, by faith and by moving with fear of the Lord. So the men of the Lord that Yahweh has set up, Yahweh Shema Shai has set up to endure to the end, okay, they're going to be the ones that overcome, all right, and escape the second death, all right. So we know fire and brimstone. We know brimstone is a cleansing agent, all right. We're going to get it right here. Fire is a cleansing agent, right? Fire burns stuff up, cleanses it up, but brimstone here is going to tell you it's a cleansing agent, all right. It says here, brimstone, divine incense, because burning brimstone was regarded as having power to purify. All right, look at what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, it says, and to ward off disease. So this is what fire is, all right, especially the brimstone part of fire, to purify and ward off the disease. Okay, it's going to mess up. All right, what's going to clean up. All right, dirty in this place. Okay, and it's the people and the land. All right, everything is polluted from the people's minds to the animals. Okay, the animals don't even really have a place to live nowadays because Esau is tearing down, forests and houses and, lands to build houses for people and whatnot. And that's messing up the ecosystem. He's polluting the waters, all right, with, trash islands and all this oil spillage that's going on. Okay. So when the Lord sends the fire to cleanse this place, it's going to purify it, man. It's going to ward off the disease that Esau has placed in the earth, man. All right. But this fire is also going to mess with people, man. All right. It's going to also burn people up, man. And this is what you want to escape. This is why you must move with fear, especially if you are set up to preach and prophesy, man. You have a job as a watchman, all right, to preach the word, okay? I know it's in Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter. Let me just go there. Or maybe it's the 33rd chapter. All right. Ezekiel 33:1. And again, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring a sword upon the land, if the people of the land take men of their coast and set them for watchmen, for their watchmen, if the watchmen see if the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people. Then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and take not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. So we are out here giving warning to the people, and when they don't take heed or move within the fear of the Lord, their blood is going to be on them, man. Okay, so my point in coming here was to look at this word watchman. And it's Tazapah. Okay, so it says to look out, about, spy, keep watch, observe. And let's go into this portion of it right here. It says here, metaphor used of prophets like watchmen declare future events as being divinely revealed to them by visions. Okay, all right. So the Lord is allowing us to see things based on the Spirit, also things that's going on in the world through mediums. All right, such as the radio, your social medias, the news, the television, all right, YouTube, all right, all these things are mediums to allow us to preach and prophesy what's going to happen in the future, all right, because everything that's happening is leading up to these prophecies, man, and it's our job to speak these things, right? This is what I mean by moving with fear in this case, okay? Because Noah was out there building that ark, and he was also telling the people to get shit together, man. All right, just like we were, but only a few people going to be saved, man. All right, only a few people going to be saved. Let me see, where is that at? All right, let me see. So let's go into some of this destruction that the Lord's about to bring. Go to Revelation 18. All right, this is I just want to get to the point. Let me see. All right, this is Revelation 18:8. It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine. All right, famine is already being instituted. All right, I'm gonna say instituted. All right, if you look at dang, it was in my mind. It just slipped my mind, man. These stores, man, they're not getting as much goods in as possible or they can because gas prices went up on diesel fuel, and if you look at also the labor force, people aren't really working like that, man. All right, and if they are, they're being overworked. Like yesterday, I was at a store to get some food, and in the deli section, the lady she had an attitude. She basically caught an attitude about cleaning the machine. Because I asked her, I was like, can you clean the machine? Because it had all these kind of meats on it. And I was like, I don't want to, have my meat mixed up with this other shit that was on the thing. And I could tell that she was frustrated because she was the only one back there. But people aren't really working. My point in the show to saying that people are not really working, and the people that are working, they're being overworked. Okay, so but the people that are working, all right, and the people that aren't working, the gap within that is causing those people to work more, but there's not as much things getting pushed out to the public. Okay, as far as food, and then you have the natural disasters that go on, flooding, locusts, and then you have certain people that have the financial means to do so. They buy up most of the farmland, or they tell farmers to kill off their livestock, and then you see on YouTube and things like this livestock being uh just the farmers wake up and their livestock is dead, stuff like that. All right, these things are causing famine, and then war is going to cause famine. All right, it says continuing on, and it's all this. The famine is going to cause mourning, and then the famine is also going to cause death, and the famine is also going to cause people to eat people, man. Okay, but continuing on, it says, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is Yahweh power who judges her. So, all right, Babylon is going to be burned with fire. And those that don't move with the fear of the Lord are going to receive that same judgment, man. Okay. They're going to burn with fire like those in the time of Noah that drowned with the water. Okay. But the Lord has set that up for only those 8 individuals to survive. And we don't know how many people. Well, we know the elect and the innumerable multitude is going to survive, but there's going to be casualties from one end of the earth until the other, man. Let me see. Mm. All right, this is Jeremiah 25:33. It says, and the slain of Yahweh Shemal Shai shall be at that day from one end of the earth even unto the other end of the earth. They shall not be lamented, neither gathered nor buried. They shall be as dung on the ground, because there's going to be so many dead bodies, man. All right. But this is all coming from the wrath of the Lord, man. All right. This is all coming from what the Lord wants to cleanse and purify this place. But you should be moving with fear, man, because the times are short. If you look at what's going on, just even in regards to the economic system of America, man. All right, everything is going digital, man. Even around the world, everything is going digital. What do you think that's going to lead to, man? It's going to lead to this thing that people are going to cleave to. Right here, people going to cleave to this. There's a place called Walletmore. They were just on the news. I seen it on Instagram. They was promoting this shit, man. Okay. Oh, can y'all see the screen? Yeah, y'all can see it. Okay. This is what people are going to cleave to, man. As a man of the Lord, I'm telling you now, and just as our apostles had told everybody, has been telling everybody, don't take this shit, man. Okay. Because this is going to cause you to burn with fire with Babylon, man. Okay. But this is something you should already know. All right. If you've been listening to the men of GMS. Okay. But this has a harsh judgment for this, because guess what? You are idol worshiping, man. We're telling the Lord that you don't need the Lord, you need what Esau Edom can provide for you. And even though the Lord is always providing everything for you, man, it may be through the hands or through the means of something or somebody else, but it's the Lord that's providing it for you, man. Right here, this is Revelation 14:9. It says, "Doom for the worshipers of the beast." When you partake in taking this right here, you worshiping the beast, man. Okay, because the economic system is about to change. Everything is changing, man. Okay, and people are gonna cleave to this, man. All right, they already got the Amazon Go nonsense. Okay, where you can pay with the palm of your hand. Okay, they already what is it? They're using people. They have gotten people to use their phones to pay for things. Okay, let's say it's a convenience. You always have your phone, but you don't have your wallet. But if you tie your credit cards, your debit cards to your phone, you can pay with your phone. And then I saw within China, they I think it's about 70% of the people, they use their phones, they scan their QR codes, and then their QR codes will lead them to a way that they can pay for the items that they're getting. Everything is transitioning over, man. All right, there's another thing that I like to show in regards to this instance. It's from the AtlanticCouncil.org, and it speaks on people, the nations and the development of digital dollars, man. Let me see. See if I can find it. Here we go. The Lord is showing plainly that things is going on, man. All right, I've shown this before on videos that I've done in regards to this this device that they're going to be pushing on people, all right, to take. But here, if it hurries and loads, you can see that these nations have and are preparing their digital money, man. All right. Where's the map at? So look, it says timeline race for the future of money. Why is it a race? Okay. But let me see, where's the map at, man? Oh, here it goes up here. All right. You got 11 countries that have already launched their money. 14 are in the pilot phase. Okay. What is America in? America's in the research phase. Okay. And then I know I seen something recently with Joe Biden signing something about doing away with cash. I don't want to misquote it, but the shit is coming to an end, man. Okay. The shit is coming to an end. So going back into these scriptures, it says, doom for the worshipers of the beast. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, this right here. All right. This right here. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone. All right. And just like we went into that word brimstone earlier, brimstone is a purifying agent. All right. It wards off disease. Okay. And purifies. All right. It's going to purify that Israelite. All right. That takes that, the image to worship the beast system. All right. This thing that you see here. All right. It's going to purify them. It's going to ward them of their diseased mind. Okay. This fire. All right. These nuclear missiles. Okay. It says in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So you're going to get, the Lord's going to be laughing at your ass, man. Okay. That's how I see it. All right. And I don't want the Lord laughing at me. It says, and the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever. All right. It means basically they're going to have that stain on them, man. They're going to be remembered as, oh, you worship the beast, man, when you've been told to not worship the beast, right? It says, and they shall have no rest day nor night who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. All right. Don't fuck with this shit, man. Okay. Just stay away from it, man. All right. If somebody has it and they use it to buy you some food or whatever in the time, then cool. That's good for you, them. All right. And that's even better for you because the Lord's going to feed you in that time. But no matter what happens, no matter what you go through, don't take this, man. All right. Let me see. All right, this is Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 3. It says, well, I'm starting at 2. I will utterly consume all things from off the land, save the Lord. Okay. Yes, it's speaking about judgment on Judah in regards to how the wickedness of Judah and the Lord cleansed the land by having the Babylonians sack the land. But you can also look at this and how the Lord is going to cleanse the land of Babylon. We read in Revelation 18 that the Lord is going to have this place done in 1 hour, man. All right. It says, I will consume man and beast. I will consume the fowls of heaven, and the fish of the sea, and the stumbling blocks with the wicked. All right. These idols, man. Okay. Where the Lord told us to not idol worship. All right. And these people that take this, they have stumbled, okay, on a stumbling block, and the Lord's going to destroy him for it, right? It says, with the wicked, and I will cut off from the land, I will cut off man from the land, save you, how about Shemal Shai? All right. You don't want this smoke, man. Hey, autocorrect on this shit. All right, this is Zechariah 14 and 12. It says, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh Shemal Shai will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. All right, this also goes into 2/3 of our people, man. They are fighting and have fought against you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Okay, this is what's going to happen to you because you did not move with the fear of the Lord. Okay, one, going into the respect of Yahweh Shemal Shai. And two, if you know the truth, you should be doing your best to spread it, man. Okay, preaching and prophesying so we can get the fuck up out of Babylon, right? But nonetheless, it says, they have fought against Jerusalem, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouths. What is going to do that, man? That's going to be fire, man. All right. I think it's Zephaniah 1:14. That's where it starts. All right, yep. This is Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 14. It says, the great day of Yahweh Shemal Shai is near. It is near and hasteneth greatly. All right, you can see because of prophecies, man, the main prophecy, you can see that things are lining up for people to switch their monetary system over to this, man. Okay, when this becomes fully implemented, then you know it's a wrap, man. So the day of the Lord hasteneth greatly, man. It's coming quickly, okay? Did not the Lord tell you in Revelations himself? He says, behold, I come quickly. I'm going to get that. But it says, even the voice of the day of Yahweh Shemal Shai, the mighty men shall cry there bitterly. It says, that day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. And all these are, I believe, it's adjectives, right? Something that describes something. If I'm wrong on that, correct me, right? But they're all describing what the day of the Lord is going to be like, man. This is what should help you to move with fear, man. Because when Noah was told by the Lord that it's going to rain, and they never heard about rain, Noah moved with fear, man. And we, through the Spirit of the Lord, are telling you that the Lord is about to make it rain fire on this motherfucker. You should move with fear, man. Okay? It says a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against high towers. All right. The Lord's about to have these missiles out here on these so-called fenced cities. All right. With these missile defense systems with that America has. All this shit about to get ate up, man. All right. Because if you read in Joel, the 2nd chapter, the Lord God is going to have his spirit in these missiles, man. All right. And none of them going to break their rank, and they're not going to crash into another one, and they're going to hit their targets, man. But verse 17, it says, and I will bring distress upon men, and that they shall walk like blind men because they have sinned against Yahweh Shemal Shai. All right. And this is for the 2/3 of our people, man. All right. And their blood should be poured out as dust, and their flesh as the dung. All right, neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of Yahweh's wrath. All right, let's look at this word wrath. All right, the word is Ibara. All right, and then it says outpouring, overflow, excess, fury, wrath, arrogance. Okay, all right, so it's the overpouring of the Lord's fury. All right, let's look at this word. Let's look at what fury means. Okay, we're just gonna look up fury. Let's see. It says wild or violent anger. It says violence or energy displayed in natural phenomena or in someone's actions. Okay. It says here in Greek mythology, it says a spirit of punishment, often represented as one of. All right, ain't going to this goddess bullshit. All right, it says who executed the curses pronounced upon the criminals, tortured the guilty with stings of consciences, and afflicted famines and pestilence. This is the thing that the Lord is doing, man. All right, He's inflicting famines and pestilences. All right, he's people are going to be tortured by the fire from this thermonuclear missile. All right, these thermonuclear missiles. All right, it's a spirit of punishment, fury, man. Okay, it's also, let's look at wrath. You can't see it, but on my computer, I could just highlight the word and hit look up, and it just gives me a brief description of it. Right, it says right here, wrath, extreme anger, chiefly used for harmonious or rhetorical effect. All right, so the Lord's extreme anger, all right, is going to be on this place, man. It's going to overflow. All right, and you're gonna feel it through fire. The scriptures also say that the Lord is a consuming fire, man. Okay, so let's see what we got here. It says outpouring of anger. Job 40:11, it says the outpourings of thy anger, hence used of wrath itself as poured out. All right, often used of the anger of Yahweh and of punishment sent by Yahweh. So it's going to be punishment, man. It says the day of divine wrath. All right. There you go, man. It's punishment from the Lord, man. So this is what, so just remember, man, like when you was a kid, you used to get your ass whooped. All right, that was your punishment for the things that you did, or something got taken away from you. That was your punishment for the things that you've done, for being disobedient, man. All right, for not respecting the Lord. All right, it's gonna be the same thing in this time, man. Oh dang, this is like oh. All right, let me see what else I got, man. Finish reading. It says, let me start over. This is Zephaniah 1:18. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of Yahweh's wrath, okay, his fury, all right, in the day of his punishment. But the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy, for he shall even make a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in land. Look, man, just move with fear, man. You know, do what you can to keep the ways of the Lord to the best of your ability. And most importantly, have that faith that Noah had, which was accounted to him for righteousness, man. And the same thing with our forefather Abraham, all right? I'm going to get Hebrews 11:7 again. Freaking autocorrect, man. I'll not take that shit off. It says, by faith, all right, the confidence that the Lord can deliver and save you, right? Noah being warned of Yahweh of things not seen as yet, moved with fear. Let's look at this word fear. All right. Yep. Let me see.
Strong's G 2125.
Look at this. To act cautiously, circumspectly. All right. To reverence, stand in awe of. To be aware. All right, to beware fear. So Noah, we must act cautiously. All right, move circumspectly. All right, and we must reverence the Lord, stand in awe of the Lord, because look, the Lord's about to bring heavy judgment, man, and we can't fathom it with our mind right now. But when we see it, it's gonna be like, damn, I should have did better for the Lord. All right, so Lord will use edified. I want to give all praise and honor and glory unto Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Abakakadash. And give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who will teach well. And I want to say shalom to the hopeful elect, Kwam Yasharali, and Mawaf Bar Shalom, and Yahbashim Al Shai, by Hashem, Kakadash, Pakathum. To all the listeners, Kwam Yasharali, and Mawaf Bar Shalom.